Morning, everyone. We'll get right into it. Breakfast for me every morning starts between 4 and 5 a.m. Breakfast is probably my favorite meal. I never skip it. I think the last time I skipped breakfast was never in my entire life. It's the reason I wake up in the morning. So for protein, I'll have 2 hard-boiled eggs, or I'll have a scoop of whey protein mixed in water. The 2 eggs is every other day. The days I'm not eating eggs, I'll have that scoop of whey protein. Sometimes I'll cook the eggs in a pan, but most of the time it's hard-boiled eggs. The hard-boiled eggs is quick and easy. I don't have to cook in the morning, and it means that I don't have to cook the pan, or I don't have to cook them in a pan with butter, so a little less calories, a little less saturated fat. Just having 2 eggs every other day is a big change for me. In the past, I've had between 4 and 8 eggs every single morning for like the past 10 years. Never missing a morning. Even if I was camping, I'd bring some hard-boiled eggs in a cooler. If I was out in town and I couldn't find breakfast, I would just go into a mini mart and find some hard-boiled eggs. So just 2 eggs every other day, or a scoop of whey protein. And then with that, I'll have 2 carb sources. This morning is English muffins. English muffin. So English muffin with a little smear of almond butter, and an English muffin, the other end smeared with some jelly. Almond butter is just almonds and salt. And then the jelly is not complete crap. It's not just the high fructose corn syrup, contains no fruit. This is strawberries, wild blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, cane sugar, pectin. So there you go. And then the second carb that I have, English muffin and oatmeal. I love oatmeal. This is Trader Joe's pumpkin pecan oatmeal. Now for oatmeal, I've just been having the packets lately because it's quick and easy. I'll usually have, if I'm training immediately and I go right to the gym to train, I'll just have 1 packet of oatmeal. If I have some time, I'm going to the gym to meet with a client first, then I'll train, so I'll have 2 packets of oatmeal. If I'm going straight to the gym to train, I'll only have 1 packet just because it's less food in my stomach. And the English muffin is not every morning. Usually it's English muffin or whole wheat toast. Sometimes it's a bagel, sometimes it's a muffin. It might be a donut if I had like some apple donuts, rarely, but that's usually just some carb source like that. Okay, I gotta hurry up, eat this and go, and then I'll see you for meal number 2. Oh yeah, so coffee. I don't drink coffee today. I don't drink coffee this morning. I have cut down my coffee for this whole year, 2023. I've cut down my coffee to just 3 times per week. I'll have 1 cup of coffee. Usually like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'll have 1 cup of coffee. And that's 1 actual cup. That's right here, actually. 1 little 8-ounce cup of coffee. The reason I've been limiting coffee is I don't want to be addicted to coffee. I don't want to need it every single day. So I limit it so that in any given day, if I don't drink coffee, I feel fine. I'm unaffected. I can still go to the gym and have a good training session without any caffeine. I don't drink pre-workout. I don't drink any caffeine. I don't drink energy drinks. Just those, coffee 3 times a week. And the reason I don't totally eliminate coffee is because I love coffee. I would drink way more if I decided to. I just love the taste of coffee. I love a good cup of coffee. But I limit myself just so that I don't feel like I need it every single day. So that's it. No coffee this morning. So I enjoy lemon water every morning, but Air Soviak recently posted a intra-workout, homemade intra-workout video. So I've been testing that out as of last week and this week. But it's water with a whole lemon juiced, some honey and some salt. Mix that up. I also do 1 teaspoon of creatine in this. And I don't put too much honey, too much salt. Maybe if it was summertime and I was sweating a lot more. But the honey and the salt just kind of cuts the tartness and the sourness of the lemon. And it's quite pleasant. So I consume that during all my workouts. Okay, meal number 2, gotta be quick because we have to go to gymnastics. I usually eat meal number 2 between 8:30 and 9:30 a.m. Sometimes I'll bring this to the gym if I'm stuck there. If not, I'll come home and eat it. So non-fat Greek yogurt, plain yogurt can be very tart, but I put some fruit on it, kind of cuts that with some sweetness. So some Greek yogurt, I'll put on, let me move this down so you can see here. A banana, And then some berries, which is usually blueberries, but there seems to be a blueberry shortage in my area. So today, raspberries. Throw some of that on like that. And then I like a little crunch on top of the yogurt. This is a grainless granola. It is almonds, dried coconut, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, coconut sugar, tapioca syrup, chicory root, fiber, coconut oil, sea salt. I'm filming a video for YouTube, for all my YouTube friends.
YouTube friends.
Like that. There we go. So that is meal number 2. Okay, lunchtime, usually around 12:30, and I've been eating Trader Joe's prepackaged meals just because it's very convenient and I don't have to cook lunch. October has been especially busy for me, so they've came in clutch. It's usually either a pearl couscous with chicken, which I've done a homemade version of on a cooking video, rosemary chicken and wild rice, or this sesame miso salad with salmon. And this is what I'm gonna have today. I'm actually gonna make a salmon salad rice bowl. So to start, I've got some hot, fresh, steamed white rice. I'm gonna mix this salad up in a separate bowl because I love doing dishes. I'm gonna use like half the packet of dressing. Well, you gotta have the lettuce on top of the steamed rice. Salmon on here. I have this salmon on standby just to add a little more to my lunches. Along with that, I like some more carbs, so I'm gonna have this French bread, toasted with some hummus. There we go. I've been buying these vine ripe tomatoes because they're beautiful and delicious. So I'm gonna slice that on top of this. Little salt, pepper, olive oil, a little balsamic vinegar.
Please?
Since I still got you here, I'll also do 1 sparkling water. This is just as good as soda to me. And 1 apple. That's it, there's lunch. What do you think, Benji? How's this lunch look?
I don't know.
You don't know? Good? No? That's not. Okay, meal number 4, which is basically a late afternoon snack. I have 1 RX bar. I'll rotate between the different varieties or flavors. This one's peanut butter chocolate, 3 egg whites, 14 peanuts, 2 dates, no BS. And then I have a couple handfuls of trail mix. Usually I just eat the nuts only trail mix, sometimes trail mix with chocolate, chips. This one is trail mix with, or nuts with some dried fruit. So I'm not talking too much in this video about my diet. I talked quite a bit in the last video titled 3 bulking principles I no longer follow. I'll repeat that. 3 bulking principles I no longer follow. I didn't title it 3 bulking principles you should or shouldn't follow. This is just how I prefer to eat. And in a way, this video is no different than the video, the 10,000 calorie video that I posted 8 or 9 years ago. It's just, I'm just showing you what I prefer to eat. This is the style of eating a diet that I like. Tastes good to me. It's not super bland. It's not very boring. There's a lot of variety that I can include. I'm not hungry throughout the day. I'm not overstuffed. I like eating a pretty carb heavy diet, as you can tell. You might like eating a lot more animal products, a lot more saturated fat, whatever it is. That's totally fine. I'm not here trying to tell you that this is the best diet for building muscle or for losing weight or for bulking up or anything like that. And I'm probably going to name this video, title it something like my bodybuilding bulking diet. But really it has nothing to do with bodybuilding. It has nothing to do with bulking per se, because this diet could be a weight loss diet for someone else. The point that I want to make is you need to figure out which diet works best for you. And what does that mean? I often hear that, but what exactly does it mean? I would say which diet you feel best on. This diet gives me a lot of energy throughout the day. I don't feel, like I said, overstuffed or super hungry. I can feel my training sessions. I feel recovered. I sleep well at night. If you're blindly following a diet that you saw someone talk about on YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok, and they say this is the best way to eat and you have to eat like this, and you're following that diet and it's not sitting well with you, you're bloated, you're gassy, you're constipated, you're sluggish, you don't feel great, you're always hungry, maybe you're spackling the toilet multiple times a day, or you need a half a roll of toilet paper and a pack of baby wipes just to clean yourself up after taking a dump. Or on the other side of that, maybe you're pushing at RPE 10 trying to get some relief and nothing's coming out. All of these things, it's not the way to go. You've got to fix that. That's what would be an indicator that whatever you're eating is not working for you. So you've got to figure that out for yourself. Meal number 5 is dinner. Is usually eaten around 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. Tonight I'm making Florentine chicken meatballs from this recipe book. And it might be my favorite that I've made from this book by Kroll's Corner on Instagram. If I'm not at the gym in the evening and I do have time, I like to make stuff like this from scratch. If I don't have time, then we'll usually eat pre-made versions of this kind of stuff, like some pre-made meatballs or frozen meatballs. These chicken meatballs will be served on top of pasta. On another night, I might superset this meal with bread and salad, but I already had that for lunch, so I'm not going to double up tonight. Obviously, I don't eat these exact meals every day, but this is my template. Similar size meals, similar macros, similar frequency. I eat 4 to 5 meals depending on how long my day is. There's a protein and a carb with each meal. For dinner, it's typically chicken or turkey or fish, usually salmon. I eat beef 1 to 2 times per week, and it's usually a sirloin or a filet. Sometimes like 90-10 ground beef if it's mixed with pasta, or if I do homemade hamburgers or something like that. I don't eat pork often, but if I do, it'll be like an Italian sausage or a pork tenderloin, grilled or barbecued. And let's see, some extra things to talk about. My family and I eat out 1 to 2 times per week. It's usually at a restaurant, so I order something similar to what I normally eat. Just because you eat out doesn't mean that you need to splurge. We'll have fast food, I don't know, 0 to 2 times per month maybe. We really only eat fast food if we're stuck with nothing to eat and we need to eat right now. If we do fast food, it'll be something like Chick-fil-A or Chipotle, sometimes In-N-Out, but I like to make homemade burgers once in a while so we don't really get the burger cravings. But I won't eat like Taco Bell or Burger King, stuff like that. I would rather just skip a meal than eat a gut bomb like that. And a full day of eating wouldn't be complete without me talking about ice cream. It's one of my favorite things in the world. When I was trying to lose some weight, I kept myself to a strict 1 time per week ice cream restriction. But now, since I'm okay with gaining some weight, I eat ice cream 2 to 3 times per week. That's a much more normal serving than I used to. It's like 1 to 1.5 cup serving size instead of an overflowing bowl or a pint of ice cream. That's about all I wanted to say. I hope this gives you some ideas for your meals. Food doesn't need to be bland and boring. You can be flexible with your diet. You just got to spend some time planning and try to draw some inspiration from Instagram or YouTube cooking channels. I do the same thing. And I'll finish by saying that I realize I'm privileged enough to be able to be at home for most of my meals, but I have lived the 10-hour work days, meals out of an ice chest. And those meals look a little bit different than meals prepared at home, but it can be done if you are in that situation. Thanks for watching, and always remember, tread on time!